The Domenici Public Policy Conference had quite a finale on the campus of New Mexico State University. Former ABC News anchor Sam Donaldson, former advisor to President George W. Bush, Republican Karl Rove, and former press secretary for President Bill Clinton, Democrat Joe Lockhart, all discussed this year's upcoming November elections. According to ABC News contributor Sam Donaldson, to understand what is likely to happen in this year's November elections, you must first understand the mood of the country.
Throw the bums out. When we're unhappy as a people, when we don't like what's going on, and particularly when we don't have money in our pocket and we don't have a job, we throw the bums out. And the bums at the moment, because they're in charge, happen to be the Democrats.
Donaldson, Joe Lockhart, and Karl Rove all agreed the Republicans will pick up seats in the House and Senate. Joe Lockhart explains.
Democrats obviously face a tougher road than Republicans because people do want change, and the change hasn't come fast enough. This will be a tough election for Democrats. There are, particularly in the House, there are places where Democrats were elected where they hadn't been elected for a long time. And it's tough to get reelected in those situations. But I think as a strategy, Democrats have to stay focused on what the country's focused on, which is getting this economy going and providing jobs.
At the conference, Karl Rove tossed around all sorts of political poll numbers and data. But he said assuming Republicans do have success this November, after taking office, they must deliver on their promises.
Look, the first thing Republicans have got to do is do what they say they're going to do on the campaign trail, which is to stop the spending, to rein it in, and to focus on things that will actually create jobs.
If the Republican Party has as much success as Karl Rove believes they will, Sam Donaldson warns Republicans will have to get the economy going, or they'll suffer the same fate in 2 years that it looks like the Democrats will suffer this November.
If they take the Senate and the House, yes, President Obama will still be there, but they will have the power then so that in 2 years, if we're still deep in the ditch, they'll say, well, the President of the United States is doing it. And people say, wait a second, we turned it over to you. You said that if we'd give you the keys to this car, you drive. I still don't have a job. Throw the bums out.
For KRWG, I'm Jared Andersen.